All right, welcome back, my lovely motherfucking fiends. You will be wondering, why is it welcome back? This is part of the same video. The second half of this recording session was like months after. We're still on the World Championship qualifiers. I didn't get to do level 20. Kind of, bored of like all that meta shit. You guys saw me. I got high up with Master already with Labyrinth. I'm just, more onto rogue strategies and anyway, probably not even gonna do a deck list for this video. It's gonna be one giant fucking video for you guys to fucking chill, study, vibe to. Anyway, how did that work out for you sending my guys to the grave? My deck actually kind of likes that Buster. So got some free advantage out of there. And, I'm like, ooh, this looks like the crispiest evenly match of all time. Excuse me, Duel Links player? Speaking of fucking rogue strategies, for the rest of the turn after his card resolves, neither player can activate spell trap cards or their effects. They can't respond to an activation. It's like a poor man's Solemn if you didn't draw into it, which I guess they had a 60-card deck, so that makes sense, but what the fuck? The literal anti-evenly matched tech. And then I popped my own. Dude, I think I might have thought I had the monster one, and I activated it, and I was like, oh fuck, it's the spell trap one. Anyway, let me draw one. And, they have 6,000 on board. And I'm like, I guess I might as well just send this into the grave anyway. Since I'm going to have reasoning, I assume I'm going to be able to summon something. Let me just, put down that damage a little bit. I don't think their effects are going to be that relevant from the Dogmatica side of things. I don't really know what my opponent's playing. Don't ask. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. So we bring out the Horus engine, thank fuck, that's why I held on to that stuff. And ironically enough, we draw into the evenly match right off of Imseti. Reasoning gets me Arima, which isn't the worst. Like, when Arima's hit off of this, it's always a guaranteed draw, unless I already have one on the field and I use its effect. And it can search out Imseti, I'm pretty sure. So, pitch evenly, bring out the Horus stuff. And just, I did this attack order a little weird because I forgot about this life thing. So I could have done it a different way where they didn't gain as much life. Not really relevant because I wasn't going to game them that turn anyway. I was really just trying to beat over their stuff, clear a little bit of their board before I start or continue to combo off. Here you go into the Dark Charmer. Access code might be worth, I don't know. I don't think so. But the Promethean for sure is for, looping the Decatron line. So I could keep sending more stuff into the grave. Going to a link, guaranteed link 4, going to Deviati. Okay. Little Yachty, no. But yeah, so Deviati maybe, it's probably, makes more sense, probably Deviati. I didn't watch the anime, or this new one. Anyway, pop that shit. They didn't really like that. I thought this game was interesting for anti-magic arrows and just what the fuck were we playing? Okay, of course, we're going against Flu, my favorite, you guys. What happens when we draw the fucking God Hand, by the way? This is insane. Reasoning to see if they have a response, any type of Ash. Only mill one. I was a little upset, but you can't get mad off of a Decatron. Now they Ash, which made me a little tilted. I'm like, why the fuck? Okay, dude. Let me draw two, you fucking asshole. Thank you for playing the. Oh! And what did we draw into? This is all part of the deck building. This is all skill, man. This is, carefully crafted. The geometric stuff I started watching. You guys should check out that one dude who was doing the geometric shit with Gladiator Beast. It's really great stuff informing my deck building. Not at this point. I kind of figured this stuff out on my own. Still figuring it out. But anyway, grass is greener. Let's mill a fuck ton of cards. If you guys wanted to see what I milled. Actually, not too many Infernoid names, but we pretty much have all the Horus cards in there. I mean, a good amount of Infernoid names. It's okay. Like, it's not fantastic. We actually milled a lot of spells. So put that back, still able to get rid of that Deviati, and then King Sark, drawn to that. And I figured, I don't need King Sark when I already got the field spell out, right? So let me just draw another two. And that's when they said, fuck this. Also, did I hit them with the Lava Golem at all? Yeah, I did that. Oh yeah, that's insult to injury. They thought they had an Omni-Negate too. So, yeah, eat shit, Flu. Alright, so my opponent set 2 and passed. And I'm like, okay. Reasoning? Okay, cool, thanks. I'm gonna get that off. Get rid of all my board breakers into Imseti, into Summon Limit. I'm like, okay, let me shuffle this other nonsense then into the deck. I'm glad I actually had this in this instance. fucking nonsense. I decided not to perform a pal unless I already drew something. I don't know. I was just like, nothing's gonna happen. True Draco. I've been wanting to actually build a deck like this. Not like with summon limit and stuff, but like with other floodgates, more tasteful floodgates. And mix it with monarchs. Yeah, we'll see if I ever get the craving to actually do that. Let's get rid of those 3. Draw. Hey, that was pretty good into thrust into grass. So now we're in this game. They don't have any response. And luckily, I actually got the Imseti off of reasoning. I also have this Deviati. They're going to do this. They're going to call by that to negate my Deviati. Or no. Oh, they actually they banished a Nonku. So I still wiped their fucking back row hilariously enough, and they popped that one. Because if they didn't pop the Imseti, right, I would have gotten... I don't think it would have mattered, actually. But whatever. Actually, probably should have got rid of the Deviati, because I still have a monster negate and banish. So, yeah, and they kind of quit there because that would have meant I would have brought back all the horse cards that were in my grave there. So that was a nice little quickie, just putting it down to stun. You know, you always like seeing a summon limit player, you know, eating the pillow. All right, so going against the Malaria, first time in a long time, but I always fucking give it to them. I feel really bad for all my Malaria player friends out here. Here I'm just going to shuffle back their back row. I have a second Decatron to use here and tribute their shit for cost and banish for effect. Link to clear the levels off the board. They have a Dark in the grave. Able to combo off, get rid of that last Infernoid in hand. Bring this out. Bring that out. Link into Promethean Princess. Bring back another Decatron out. Yeah, that one's got to go too, buddy. They negate, which is fine. I go into Amber Whale, and now I go into Zombie Vampire. So when people say that extra deck doesn't really matter in Infernoids, it really does. I carefully crafted extra deck, and then that time I bounce it to the hand for, you know, insult to injury. Now I go into Equimax. Wait, what did I use for the Equimax? I just used the 2 materials. Or 3. 1, 2, 3. I already fucking forgot. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, this is like the finisher combo line is you get Equimax and you could get at least one Atandel. You need one Atandel and then one other bigger name. Because then you can't attack directly. You guys saw earlier in the video. Unless I tribute this. Get rid of it. Boom, now I can attack. So I had like something crazy, like fucking what, 5 plus 7, like 12,000, 13,000 damage on board there. So that was well over lethal. So we are going against Sky Striker, which is interesting. It's always weird to me when I see them going first because I always think they want to go second in board break, unless I made them go. Actually, am I trolling? Yes, I made them go first. LOL. Anyway, thanks for having a extra deck monster there. Now I get the mill, my choosing of cards from the deck. Hey, Imperm. That's okay. Totally fine. I still have King Sark here. Get rid of that one. Start getting the horse stuff online. Link it to Dark. You guys see a theme behind these kind of like OTKs and whatnot. I take Ray on purpose because she could bring herself back if I destroy a Sky Striker card. So I know I wasn't going to be able to OTK. I didn't want to risk card destructioning before the battle phase, I guess. I don't know. I figured they had some bullshit going on. So I go into Promethean Princess, and they drew an Nibiru off of the card destruction. Oh, fuck, bro. I'm like, that's still fine, though. We still have a Tondel, and I banished the Ray because I don't want them doing any more graveyard shit. And then I go into a Nonku, which is questionable. I probably just shouldn't have summoned it. I forced them to play differently because I just end up tributing it anyways. And then I banish at least one of their mobile engage, Sky Striker engage. So they can't use that. They can't link into it, right? Having their own Nibiru, actually Nibiru and Sky Striker are just kind of trolling because if you don't have another card to link it off into your link 2, it's sticking on the board there. So here I am kind of doing them a favor. Now they don't have any monsters in the regular monster zone, so they're able to attempt to grab something back. Here I'm going to use a Tondel again, Tribute Self, banish that. Promethean Princess pop, and thank you for doing that, buddy, because that's game. So, a nice little interesting kind of back and forth. Obviously, I was probably going to win anyway because Sky Striker wasn't expecting to go first. So, still, you know, some interesting things I'm learning as I progress with the deck. So this is honestly just like more of me chronicling myself, documenting myself, learning how to play Infernoids pretty much with layer. I don't want to sacrifice the layer part. I can easily take out the layer stuff and then put in the Snake Eyes stuff, which I might do if I am ever tempted to, you know, this is August as I'm recording this. My last hurrah before my semester starts up again with work and school. I could try to grind the master again with this, but we'll see. And I mean master again separately. I never hit master with this deck. Anyway, back to the video. My opponent is playing an interesting deck, like a little Keshtira Synchro deck with Goaty. I'm really sorry I had to do this to you. Burial from a different dimension. You guys saw probably earlier, I think there was a replay. I just shuffle it back. No Goaty for you. I just couldn't resist it. Anyway, I was like, Heartpiece is perfect for this back row. I forgot they searched out Simple Spoils, which is fine, I guess. I'd really just have to contest this Birth and then whatever their unknown back row is. Because usually that is what Inferno is concerned with the most, is getting rid of the back row. But anyway, evenly matched, right? I have Thrust. They banish all 3 of those targets. I don't give a shit. Right now, I don't really care about this Birth. But they keep it up, which is interesting to me. I don't know if I would have done that, because I just pop it with Decatron. It might have been useful to send something. I don't know, man. I don't know what else I could have sent. But I decided to instantly get rid of their Wanted so they don't get another draw. They got a pretty good draw anyway. But the interesting thing is, we'll check their deck after this, guys. They don't continue to go into a Kashtira line. I'm like, oh. Okay, you only run Unicorn and Rise Art? Like, what's going on here? You know, Link and Tahita. And again, these replays might not be like... This one may or may not be gold, as you guys will see when we look at their deck list. But we're scraping the bottom of the barrel just whenever I feel like fucking playing at this point. I just want this video to hit like an hour. I just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I don't care anymore. So... We're in the top deck wars, the grind game, and I'm against Kashtira, so I'm poised to fucking lose, especially with a useless Void Imagination. But I do top deck into another Decatron, which could save me here. Actually, I go with a Tondel instead, and just banish those 2 from grave. Get rid of that one, because I can attack again, clear the board. Awesome. Awesome. Now I can Decatron safely without fearing of Kashtira banishing something, you know, Unicorn banishing something for my extra. And now I have a monster negate and banish. Here I'm forced to just tribute it and then banish the Sinful Spoils of Betrayal over there. And game should be wrapped up pretty much. Arima was really, really awesome. Actually, game's not wrapped up yet. Now it is. I have it in lockdown. I'm not going to game them this turn. But now I could tribute for cost and just banish something in their grave, attack direct. Honestly, it would have been more damage if I attacked first and attacked again. But we ignore that. I wasn't going to game them anyway. But the important thing is that keep track of what I'm banishing with a Tondel. So they do get access to their Goaty stuff. I say I end this match on my terms, and I banish that out. Because I kind of troll a little bit there. I mismanaged the sequence, so I gave them a free token that they didn't need to have. I use this again to banish their Unicorn. But my mistake was actually banishing all of their, what do you call it, the Witch, because I couldn't dark the Dark Charmer, and bring it back and go for a game that way. So yeah, I kind of gave my opponent pretty much 2 free turns. I'm fucking trolling and throwing at this point. And this time they're like, dude, please, sir, end my life. I'm like, yes, yeah, you have battled nobly at this point. Holy fuck, can we just... Look at this buggy ash. Whatever, fuck it. We're going to the next one. Oh, and yeah, it's really weird that they had Theosis, and they do have Fenrir, Unicorn, etc. I don't know why they weren't able to bring out the Unicorn or Fenrir. I have no idea what they were doing at all. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we're going against Tier. I don't know what the fuck they were doing in milling there with the Horus Tier stuff. Mill another 5. They hit the fucking jackpot, so it didn't matter. They're playing Tier. Wood Needle was a Bug Nest, which honestly is not a bad card at all. It's kind of power crept up in usefulness, like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards now. So they go into Grapha, so they could. It's pretty much a negate and helps them out if they have a card in hand, by the way. So here, knowing that they searched that, I should have forced out this. I don't know. Anyway, I still play this fine. I grab Grass because I'm like, this is my only way to possibly fight back to this deck since they milled so much. Now I have my options available to me, and on top of Decatron, they're going to activate this. So, again, actually, when I'm looking back at this, I didn't really need to negate that Grapha because they're planning on bringing this out the hand anyway. Or I guess drawing one, lucky fucks. And I bounced the Graph. I should have bounced the Crusadia. That was a misplay for sure. I knew they had both shufflers, by the way. So they were able to. I was gonna negate one, and they had the second one. So they for sure got rid of my entire Horus engine, which is really frustrating. So this King Sark is useless in my hand at the moment. They're going to do that. I'm going to try to attack twice. They're going to shuffle that one, which is like okay, a little rough for me. Bring out the Deviati, Deviati, whatever. I have a monster negate and banish. Ooh, and they got into Poly, into Guardian Chimera. Holy fucking shit, dude. And Havness. I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I have to negate that Havness. I have to banish that, whatever, that one. The tier limit, you know, Kashtira. And because they use Poly, they hard Poly, it's untargetable right now. I'm a little bit in a rough spot. But it's not the end of the world because I have King Sark. I could get rid of that in hand. And I have the Imseti and the Deviati, so I am able to actually use the King Sark to immediately send this since that's non-targeting and hidden directly. And, you know, get that monster negate and banish one more time on the field. And hopefully this should seal up the game, and it did. So, gotta love seeing tier limit even that low and fucking go. But anyway, this was actually a really short session. I don't even think we hit an hour yet. I might do one more recording session. If I don't, this is the end. Whatever, and you know, whatever. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Stay feeding motherfuckers. I don't fucking know. Here's another recording session. Okay, welcome back for you guys. It was the next 10 seconds, but this is the third recording session, and we're finally going against Snake Eyes, and yeah, baby, we're still in plat, and fuck it. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what year it is, but I'm gonna hit diamond with this fucking deck without using Snake Eyes on my own. Oh, sick call by, bro. Okay. Okay. No. That's cool. That's fucking cool. Good thing I have thrust, boy. And they're like, oh, well, I'm going to make an Appaloosa, right? Because it's telegraph. And I'm like, yeah, I can still get rid of their back row. That's fine. Yeah, they got 4 negates. Like that, 3. And then I'm just going to hit them with this, you know, my fusion so I could get this guy out. And I figured I'll still be in a pretty good position regardless. And they forgot to fucking negate that effect. I'm like, okay. Fine by me. I mean, even if they didn't, I could link off. I could try again doing more stuff. I was in a okay position. Yeah, noobs be noobs, bro. Now we have a Yubel gameplay. I can't remember if I showed some previously, but there's going to be a lot more. Spoiler alert. Let's see what I draw. So this draw isn't as good as you would think it is. Yes, this is Layer of Darkness, but at this moment in time, I was running 2 Arima and 2 Layer. So these Arima are dead for discard. It's okay to normal 1, but I don't need 2. But at least I guess I have fodder for the Forbidden Droplet. So that's what my thinking is. I'm going to, you know, put 1 Layer, see how they react. Normal summon the Arima. I'm not going to have another normal summon anyway. They're going to do this, in which luckily I'm able to chain Droplet so that I could send my Arima so they don't get that pop-up. Or maybe do I just let them have it? No, I don't. I send the Layer. I send the Layer and I send the Arima in hand. Oh, that's actually... Ooh, I'm way smarter in past than present. I send that so that I can negate 2 of the 3 of these guys. Because I send Arima and this, and they can't chain with a monster or a spell. So now I can negate Phantom Yubel and this one or this one probably. And because that... we'll watch this happen. So they didn't get the pop off because I sent... Okay, because I sent the target that they had. So I sent the Layer so they couldn't get the pop off. And then I actually linked these two. Oh, because I was just planning on doing the old-fashioned Lair of Darkness tribute for cost on the Phantom of Yugioh. As we see here, draw one because I don't have any eligible dark monsters to add to my hand. But we take a Heavy Storm. That's like okay. They were smart. They hit one off of reasoning, so feels kind of bad. I decided Heavy Storm. I love the animation on it. That was the main reason I like clicking buttons. And that triggered a bunch of effects there. And it's hard to know what I could have done differently. I bounced this back to their hand. I'm able to clear their board, but you could make an argument maybe I should have just kept the Armor layer up. I mean, nah, they're probably gonna out that shit if I didn't do any of that. So, it's fine. It's fine. This totally isn't gonna be a long game against our friend Diane Feinstein, fucking pasta. Let me know what language this shit is in. I would like to insult my opponent in their native tongue, so please always let me know. I could always learn more. So now we kind of have a little bit of a stare down here. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna top deck like complete shit. But my opponent has opening of the Spirit Gate, so they're always able to kind of constantly put up some bodies on the board, so I can't kill them. It's getting really fucking annoying. And because this guy's a rank 12, and they also include ranks for the Infernoids, which is like killer. I don't know why they did that. It was so ranks just came out, I think, when Infernoids came out, or maybe for like a year. So it seems like, I don't know, all of a sudden now Konami's got fucking game balance in 2014, 2015. Like sometimes they balance the strangest archetypes for no reason. It's like this and fucking Red Eyes. They just like have so many restrictions for what they do besides Dragoon, and then look what happened, right? In a generic fusion Omni. So enough about this. My opponent's popping the fuck off. And for those of you wondering, they couldn't banish with Chaos Angel because of Typhon. It prevents anything with 3,000 or more attack to activate their effects. So they couldn't banish me, so they couldn't game me that turn. I don't even know if they had game, regardless. But yeah, I'm a little bit of a pickle, but it's not too bad, right? They got rid of Typhon, so now I could do my Infernoid plays, and I top deck into Mseti. I'm set. Motherfucker. Get the Atando engraved. We don't need that in hand. Draw two. Okay, whatever. More fodder. Let's just get the rest of our Horus names out. And originally I was having, well, you'll see in a second. How do I pronounce her? Kebesenuef engrave, because I was thinking about running Asa and people maxing him all the time so I could get a free material, but it is not worth it. I kind of just have, I think, 2 Horus names is good, and the other one, I think the water one, Kebet. I don't know. I don't even fucking know. We're not reading Coptic or Ancient Egyptian right now. Whatever, you know what I mean. Link climbing. They have a lot of Darks Engraved, so I'm able to get into Link 3, bring back the Infernoid, bounce that to hand. That was actually dumb as fuck, because if I read my opponent's card... Oh, no, this is the one... Oh, yeah, nope, we're chilling. This is the brick in hand. The original Yubel is fine, a bounce in hand. And I had to do that in that order. I had to, because Chaos Angel's out, so they couldn't... none of the monsters I would have battled could be destroyed. But, yeah, so I couldn't attack with this in first to crash, and I had to attack with Mseti first to send. So I send the Chaos Angel, then I crash these. We both get our effects procced. They special summon Promethean Princess. I special summon Little Knight. We both special summon, I think, probably the best cards from each other's grave. This pissed me the fuck off. Let me tell you what. Because they brought this fucker back. And I'm like, son of a bitch. This is really annoying. They have full combo with everything, you know. In retrospect, I should have lost here. I should have lost right here. But God bless Platinum. You want to know why, folks? Because these players are fucking bad. They're just linking off. They bring this out, which now they can do the banish. Press 1 in chat if they banish the fucking Mseti. Press 2 if they banish the fucking King Sarg. Oh my god. I live? Nani? I get to send one of their dumbass cards in Grave too? I live like crazy. This is awesome. And I have some Infernoid cards in Grave. Atondal specifically. So, and I still have my Little Knight, and they got my fucking Promethean Princess. But that's okay, we top deck Deviati, so let's just get rid of that fucking back row, bitch! Uh, Banished 3 that I had there. And I'm not good at reading either because I'm a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh player. I should have attacked the Muckraker twice. They had a bunch of fiends anyway, but I would have been able to do more damage to them, and it didn't really accomplish much to have this. Or I could have done this play right away to banish the Muckraker, but whatever. We get rid of that one. Fuck it. That's all that matters, right? That's literally all that matters. I have a Chaos Angel. They can destroy my stuff by battle because it was special summon, not synchroed. But guess what? Was that a Link monster, motherfucker? And I'm stupid. I keep picking the Promethean Princess when I need to pick the Muckraker. I mean, it didn't really matter too much because they still had a Fiend to tribute, but it was still, oh my goodness, they were putting in work with these two. Like, this is insane. Oh, thank you for rewarding the better player. How can I close out this game? Oh, Decatron. No, we're bouncing that, motherfucker. Promethean Princess, come back to me. You're mine. Hey, you're mine. And yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. Why don't you like link these two off? This one's like pretty fucking low. I figured on my opponent's turn I could tribute it for cost so it wouldn't be on the field, or just use Promethean Princess to pop when they get a special summon out and stop them from doing what they want to do. Like right, yeah. We don't need both cards out to be able to pop and bring her back out, so that's how that went. And this is pretty simple, right? Like, I should just close out game here. I haven't been talking for like fucking 8 minutes, or however long this game is. Fuck. No, JK folks, we're not going home yet. Yubel, the good one, the spirit of Yubel is in hand, so they kind of have a little battle fader there. I tribute that, just so I could get the princess back in grave and start banishing stuff from their grave. And then I could, you know, re-trigger Promethean Princess, pop one. They don't have the spell, so they can't do damage to me. A little bit more balance than Makanko in that aspect. I think I probably do prefer to go over this. I think it's more combo intensive, but it's less cheese than Makanko in a best of one. Oh my goodness. Now can we please close this game off? Bounce that one to hand. Obviously not the spirit of Yubel. How am I going to get rid of this Yubel, you might ask? SP Little Knight. Take care of that. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't fucking attack. If you guys didn't know, you can't attack Little Knight the turn you use the effect to banish. They would have hit me evenly there. I would have fucking cried. I mean, not too bad actually. I would have attributed this. Actually, I would have been chilling. I could have Little Knight banished these two, tribute this one. And they would have evenly for nothing. Now let's get the fuck out this game. Okay, GG next. Nothing to talk about here. Nothing to talk about here. Clean, smooth game that was very short. Yeah, I can't wait to see how long this video is gonna be. So you guys missed it. My opponent just Rota'd into Cashier, Rise Heart, and set one pass. I'm like, okay, chillin', Harpies, get rid of that Imperm. Okay, this should be game, right? OTK, right? Like fucking layer. I'm set like this. Oh, what? My brother in Christ, why would you? Okay, I don't know why they asked this one, because at least I still have reasoning. But I probably should have reasoning first if they had that. Instead of a bitch, I should have had that reasoning asked. Because I missed game with this one. Holy fuck, there goes my game plan there. I don't even bother activating this Layer of Darkness. I'm like, well, this is Kashtira, so certainly they have a way to game me this turn. What three do they banish? Oh boy, I would have liked all of those. Especially, this would have been the one I would have drew into. The Decatron with Layer of Darkness would have been pretty fucking good. They hard make Rise Heart, which here is their downfall. Yes, be prepared. There's going to be a lot of cash gameplay and climbing through Platinum, so it's nothing but cash tier noobs. And no, it's not hypocrisy. I like playing board breaking, going second cash. I don't like a Rise Heart. Pass cash. So here I do this, which was profoundly fucking stupid. I play cash. I should know better. I forgot. I just spaced out on the birth. Makes no fucking sense. I should just do Petrulia and banish one of them, so I wouldn't have lost 3 cards in my grave. But at least you'll see here with Kurikara, because I knew they were going to banish something with that, so I was going to get a free Kurikara. They gave me, I don't know, one of those cards back in grave. Doesn't really matter. I could have used a lot more cards. I probably might have been able to special summon Did I have a Tondo? No, I didn't. Okay. I don't think I would have been able to special summon too much. But yeah, I had a choice. I had a multitude of choices. I could have locked them out of their own shit with the Rise Heart if they had spells. But I figured Fenrir was just better because with Layer of Darkness up, I have a quick effect tribute for cost banished from grave for whatever they would try to special summon. With that, I could have just done, yeah, it didn't really matter. They were fucked. I had Fenrir banish face down and tribute for cost banished from grave. So GG Scrub. 1 point for Kurikara, so keep that in mind, guys. I'm like, you know, it's kind of a staple, especially if I were running the Snake Eyes version. Oh my god, you guys, I was debating on even showing this when I punked this kid so fucking bad. So evenly, you know, just to start, they maxi me. Fucking of course. What kind of game would this be if they didn't do that? So they go in the Noir. It's affected by card effects, but it still has a spin. So here I'm going to do this. Test out if they have Ash. Okay. Layer of Darkness. Get fucking wrecked, noob. Nunny. Here's the second one. Oh, I was laughing so hard when I did. I know my opponent was mauling, bro. And they have an extra deck monster, so my Void Imagination's about to go off. Oh my goodness. So I fucking foolish for 6. That's fine. It would have gone even crazier if I sent stuff from the extra deck to the grave, but that's fine. Bounce that. Son. And with Layered Darkness, this was a quick effect tribute for cost for anything they would have summoned. So I probably would have let them Xyz into a little bit, but I assume they bricked on hand traps. So, oh my goodness. I'm going to have to... This is one of those that you upload to Pornhub. Sorry. Ugh. So my opponent here... Oh, I'm struggling to grab the mic. Kashtira, they didn't go into a Rise Heart. So, yeah, you could say, oh, this was an easy win. They kind of didn't really miss... I don't know how they fucked up the combo, but it didn't matter. I mean, you guys saw what happened last time, so even if they had a Rise Heart, it would have been even better for me and even worse for them. Go ahead. Take it from the extra deck, boy. Oh, here, instead of evenly, I just straight up decide to hit him with the Kurikara instead. Oh, I have game. Especially drawing that. Oh my god, the thrust. And here I'm like, well, now I don't have to worry about Fenrizzle. They evenly on the Fenrir. That's fine. Draw 2. Okay, send 2. Or I guess just 1. And I counted my summons. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. I checked my opponent's deck afterwards. They do run Nib. So 1, 2, and then 4,500 for game. They should have probably Veilered the Div Incarnate. They might have lived. I don't know. I don't feel like doing math, so I've never fucking beat someone down so hard before. Oh my god, Kurikara opened a lot of gameplay for me. I was trying to. It worked out in my favor. I triggered every single one of their monster effects, tribute their whole fucking field, profit, and I had the Horus cards in here to help me out. So here's an interesting gameplay of Ice Bear when it was more innocent. Not a complete floodgate, but we got a negate here. We can't negate that because Ultimate Slayer, if you guys don't know, send the corresponding extra deck card from your extra deck to the grave, shuffle what you target, and I'm able to bounce the other one. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic there. I shouldn't have done that because I had Void Imagination in my hand, and that would have gone crazy. But you know, hopefully my opponent will synchro some up. No? Okay. Well, my opponent breaking. Oh my goodness, this is not good. I mean, this would go crazy with the Forbidden Droplet with these two. So, let's just Zeus. Torrential. I had a feeling in the back of my mind. I was like, watch this be torrential. It fucking was. Let me negate that real quick. I imagine that they had nothing else in their hand because that's why they've been passing. Please, come on. This works. I have exactly 2. I have 1 Infernoid in my hand, 1 in the grave. Let's get a Tondal out. They're able to special summon this. I attack and destroy this. My brother in Christ, have you looked at your life points? Yeah, you could send that from my hand. I know you're not special summoning. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my fucking god. I love Platinum. Alright, alright, alright. So as you can see here, we got the filthy Floodgate combo stun maxi fucking GX elemental hero noob here. Where's your fucking spell trap negate? Biatch. So get rid of most of those cards. They trigger that. I still have to deal with that. And what do they snipe from my hand? Grass. Okay. That's how we're going to do this. That's reasoning. I know everything's going to get banished, but I just need something on the fucking field. Ooh, that really hurts. There goes the Deviat or whatever. Okay, cool. I have this. I got this. Bounce that to hand. Oh my goodness. Imagine if I had grass now. They had 19 cards up in their fucking deck. I could have milled for 20. That would have been pretty cool, right? So they bring this back. I forgot. I lose a bunch of attacks. So I probably should have kept this in defense. Doesn't matter. They blow it up. Attack me. Okay. It's not the worst as far as things go going against Hero, right? I mean, I'd have to deal with Plasma or any of the other bullshit that they usually do. And I got a 1-for-1. So Deviati's in Grave. I get a Decatron now. They didn't decide to pop. Ruh-roh. Tribute for cost, banish. Goodbye, bitch. Not dealing with that anymore. So, oh, that's what, the second time they maxed me, by the way. So fucking thrilling. That's why they're even still in this fucking game to begin with. Imagine if they didn't max me. Into Escuridão. I don't know why this guy's Portuguese. Escuridão. And so doesn't really do anything. So I figured, let me just tribute it and banish another card in your grave that I thought might be of use. They could have Decatron. They have Mass Change. I didn't know why they didn't lead out with that shit. I guess they want me to tribute this for cost. That was actually a little clever. But now I have to deal with this. But not really, because I still have a... I was going to say Petrulia, but I also have a Tondel. So, you know, turn my chaining on, come right out, tribute, banish. So, because you like getting your stuff banished, right? You guys like banishing, right? You like banishing if you run Dark Law, motherfucker, right? So, what's the harm in that? Biatch, through how many maxis? Dark Law? Oh, this is going to the Hall of Fame. Okay, so this took, no joke, 37 minutes. I got up, used the bathroom, sent some emails and some checks. My fucking opponent, let me pause this and slow it down, spent forever, right, setting up this whole Dragon Link with red eyes into blue eyes, into Hieratic, into Dragon Maid, and I was like, oh, this is filthy. I know this guy doesn't shower. Look at their icon. So ignore the plat too. I'm a great player, I promise. But I opened Forbidden Droplet. Oh, also they linked it into Sprite and all this stuff. They did a Sprite Elf play just to special summon Ibli, just to link it off, just to give it to me. Well, okay. Well, good thing I have Forbidden Droplet, right? Send 3. Negate, biatch. Ooh, was raining Droplet on you, bitches. Raining negates. Get the fuck out of here. Imagine scooping right after that. Pathetic fool. Even if they negated my reasoning, I would have, you know, Arimon, grab Lair, maybe they do something. I still got talents there to draw to, take control, or... Oh my goodness. Just, how does he do it? Oh my goodness. This was a hell of a combo here going on. It just took forever. I mean, that's standard Ubel shit, but I was just, yeah, anyway, Decatron, they pop one. Maxing me, because, you know, welcome to Master Duel, bitch, am I right? Oh boy, let's just get rid of all this back row. Don't have to deal with that. So no more Makonko nonsense, but they still got Unchained stuff that they are chaining. I still gotta avoid Imagination here too. So, as you can see, right, for either they have Fusion or Link, I'm gonna get this off now, just so I could, you know, get my 6 in the grave, start doing these effects. They're gonna link off with this even better, because now I have a lot more Infernoid plays. Mill 5, draw 1, bounce 1, bounce this one since it's a brick in the hand. I don't want to give them this back in the extra deck, so bounce that, do that. They're going to try to banish the kit. Alright, bro. They also activate that effect, so there goes the Kurikara. Take my boy, so I can link off with it with Dark. Special summon this one. Bring out Deviati, because it is a monster negate for Nibiru. They're going to negate before I go in the battle phase. I'm like, bet. Let me just... I'm surprised I didn't negate this one. Let me just Promethean Princess, bring out Tierra, and they scoop before I can hit them, because this is Platinum, and they're salty as fuck, bro. They got seasoned, bro. Oh, 8 alive. I guess you could say I broke his will. Okay, so back to Ice Bear again. I've been seeing a lot of the noobs fucking like this shit. They like floodgating your opponent like crazy. Yep, there's a Spellbreaker. Can't activate spells, and one of them is like is like anti-spell fragments. So this is fucking fantastic. Oh, I love drawing Kebesenuif. I eventually did take her out of my fucking deck. Let me evenly use for that. And I was like, oh, cool. You have a Synchro up. Imagination. There it goes. Just get rid of all that shit out of my deck. That's fine. Special summon. Oh, what was that? A Floodgate. Okay. Let's bounce that Floodgate, actually. Okay, but they use that to grab another... I don't even know what the fuck that is, honestly. I don't give a shit. Draw 2. Oh, into Thrust, into Talents, dude. Oh, this shit is over. Let me link with that last thing there into Hida. Oh, buddy, would you ash me earlier or maybe I just milled the ash. Thanks for that, bucko. Promethean Princess, bring out Decatron, let's combo. And they said, no me gusta. Adios. So this will end this recording session. I literally don't know what I'm going to do about these videos. I think it's just going to be one giant fucking video. I might have to split into 2. I don't know. I really thought that I would have gotten to Diamond by now and I would have wrapped this shit up and gone to a different type of deck. But no. We are still fighting the good fight. So, all right, on to the next one. All right. Welcome back to the, what is this, 4th? Jesus fucking Christ, put me on my misery recording session. Going against Magispector in this replay. Oh boy, they put the skill card in this one. I love playing against Pendulums. I think they're a well-designed deck. Nice Omni-Negate, dumbass. Oh my god. They hold on to the... That's how much they rely on their fucking Floodgates. If I don't have my Floodgate, then what can I do? Fucking get a new deck, bitch. I don't know. At least Cashier has other things besides Araya's Heart. Anyway, let me get rid of your precious hand. They spent 45... No joke. 37 minutes fixing the cards back in their hand. So I figured, hey, why don't I just get rid of that shit? Play a little bit of Layer Infernoid Control. This should be enough, right? Just tribute for cost, banish. Tribute for cost, banish. Oh, so this is what Karma's like. It's not the worst, right? I'm able to just get rid of 2 spells that I know that they could try to recur from grave. Get rid of the, you know, that thing that's going to be useless, right? So, you know, keep the dark up in case they need some stuff to be dark. They also had the call by and banish my fucking Deviati just because they're sick with it. They're sick in the fucking head. I draw... By the way, this would have been the 3rd Infernoid to draw into. If they didn't banish that, so I could have brought this out and just wiped their fucking back row. And if they had a monster negate, then I could have tributed for cost. Anyway, it is what it is. Luck player, me unlucky, I'm unhappy. So they bounce my shit right away when I try to bounce theirs. I'm like, okay, well, summoning this guy is not once per turn, jackass. So I get to bring it out again. And this was my mistake. I had 2 options. I could have either... A, attacked and then not done this effect because next turn I could just tribute one of their things for cost, you know, GG. Or B, try to pop one of their things because, well, that because got me fucked up by the new Solemn. Essentially, it's pay half your life points, spell trap card or monster effect. So it's not spell trap or effects, but it's pretty much like a Solemn. It doesn't negate a summon, but any type of effect, and it blows up anything in the same column besides the EMZ. So it's not bad. It's just more solemn. So, you know, some players could do that shit because clearly this combo, quote unquote, deck is just really just stunned. And they hit me with 2k of my own gates. If I would have been patient, I could have at least tributed one of these for cost on their turn. So I top deck into Thrust because I'm built different, and my opponent, they're stupid, they're cocky, they're ahead. They think, bro, I got this shit. I'm gonna kill you with your own tokens, boss man. Well, you used the monster effect, boss man, and let me bring out my boss card, motherfucker. Mill fucking 30? A question mark. Nice little Deviati at the end there. Hit him with the Intando. Instantly, instantly tribute for cost, and they're I mean, the animation even finished. That's how fast my fucking opponent scooped, bro. Oh my, embarrassing, embarrassing. Johnny, change your name. Change your name to embarrassed. 6669420. So my opponents are usually jackasses, right? I'm playing going second deck. I usually don't like to record them building a board. There's not too much interaction or interruption on my part. A little bit different this time. My opponent's playing Voiceless Voice with a little bit of a cashier package, so they're going to send stuff from the extra. They already banished 6, by the way, off of Prosperity. So it's very interesting. They're very low on extra deck card. They don't need them, right, in Voiceless Voice. But still interesting. Excuse me. Because they're going to opt to send shit. Or am I tripping? I thought they were going to make me send shit. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me be right back. Okay, wrong replay. Never mind. Whatever. Fuck it. We do it live, right? Let me hit him with an Arima. Grab this thing. Grab Gold Sarks. No response. No response. Trying to bait out an Ash or something. Put this back. Get rid of the Evenly since I figured I could kind of figure this out. I don't think I need to go into an Omni Negate because they'll just panic and bring out the Voiceless Voice. So they get rid of that. That's fine. It's really stupid of them to do that, but I guess they don't have Ash. Interesting for me. I get this guy out. Now they bring out Dynamondo, and then now Dynamondo is going to be able to bring out the Voiceless Voice fucker, and which I'm going to tribute for cost, banish myself, get rid of that one. They are able to bring out this one from deck. I'm like, okay, fine. Bring out Atondo, tribute for cost, that Voiceless Voice, panic Super Poly. Yeah, okay, into Mud Dragon. All right. I still have this thing in my hand. Just to bait something that they have, I probably should have just held on to this because I still thought that they were going to pop my shit. But they actually didn't pop my fusion card here, so we get the mill 5 or 6, depending on how I feel, or what's already in the grave. Moron picked Fire. Don't know why. He could just pick Dark and chill with it, or not activate the effect. I think my opponent was running low on time because their first turn took him a while. So here's, my 3. This is why, again, the Voiceless Voice was important, but I was thinking of something else. Right? They have Garura and Intis, so that's a little scary. So they pop this, which I should have just held on to before this effect. I should have known better, right? Because if they're running Herald, they have targets in deck to send to grave. So my opponent also draws 1, right, and whatever, and I mill 5, etc. I go into Typhon. This should be like, okay. I don't think they could fucking kill through Typhon. I don't know all the ins and outs of what attributes are required for their effects on the field, but Lair of Darkness might also be doing some type of floodgate effect, right? Think about like Promethean Princess. I could lock myself out of summoning because everything's dark on the field, but then I could only summon fires, right? Sometimes that can be brutal. So here they're able to get another Voiceless Voice, Jackass out. Okay. Fucking opt to negate this and just sure, man. All right. I didn't even think of that as an option, but that's fine. I top deck into an amazing top deck. So they're forced. First I have a bunch of stuff in my grave. So I have Deviati, so I'm able to blow up the back row. I figured that they're going to negate that with Voiceless Voice, in which I could chain Tribute for cost and then negate and banish their monster effect. Nope, they're sick with it. Call by counter. Somebody keep track of all the call bys in this big ass episode. They fucking ruined my hopes and dreams. But it was evenly all along. I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me. So bring out the Decatron, bounce. Bring out Atondo. And then start calming into Hida because I have an Ash. Promethean Princess, hey, Speak of the Devil. Bring out another Decatron, mill Nonku, and just sit on it this time. I figured sometimes it's not always good to just go into my Link 4. Sometimes I want cost to tribute, and with Promethean Princess up, I could just negate and tribute my Promethean Princess so it's engraved still. So I can, you'll see. You guys are going to see exactly. So Nonku is the negate spell trap. They try to bait me with the Kashtira. I say no. They try to do Voiceless Voice stuff. That's when I negate. So I tribute my Promethean Princess for cost, negate and banish, get rid of that one. So now I still have a fire on the field. They get rid of Zeus, that's fine. I still have a fire on the field for when they special summon, boom, there goes your Fenrir. And And that's it. I was like, cool. I got a Promethean Princess, and I popped their Fenrir, so that, like, this is a really easy, like, yeah, they could take more stuff out of my extra deck with this jackass. That's fine. I wasn't gonna use Little Knight effect this turn. Pop the Birth, because that's birth control, baby. I'm here all night. So decent mills off of reasoning, I guess. Now I link into Salad, so I'm not locked, and then my opponent gets bored. I think from here I would have killed because Atando could attack again, and then attack with Salad, and then attack with Anonku or Deviati for game. That should have been enough. Over 8K, yeah. Okay, so those last games were actually pretty competitive back and forth, and this is the last of my Plat 2 gameplay. This isn't even fucking Plat 1 yet. Negate me. Alright, that's fine. Be out the effect. Let's see if they have an Ash or something. No response. Okay. Centurion's a really tough deck for any fucking rogue deck, probably. I mean, unless it's like a specific counter. Crimson Dragon, this card needs to go, by the way. We're talking with my friends. They can't be shitting out Cosmic Blazer like this anymore. So, instant negate and banish my Lair of Darkness. I was like, alright, bro. I think Centurion looks so cool, but people are just playing it like fucking stun, and it's sad. So there goes Anonku. There goes Imseti. Bring out Imseti and Duamatef. Is it Duamatef? Yeah, Duamatef. And guess what? They still have a Synchro on board. So now I'm able to mill 6 to Tierra. Again, I need to get in the habit of putting Tierra into my EMZ for my, what do you call it? Gravity controller. So send 3. There's Garura. I'm going to draw. They also... Oh, wait. What did they remove from my field? Wait, hold on. Did they also have Intis? Or why did... Wait. I'm not paying attention. Oh, they banished with Phalanx. Oh, my opponent's an idiot. I didn't even catch that this time. I mean, I caught it the first time, but wow. Wow. Let me just draw 3 off of Duamatef. These two don't matter, but Reasoning and Forbidden are pretty solid. So let me just Reasoning again, bucko. Who needs Crass, right? So, okay. Any minute now. All right. I run a lot of spells and traps in this deck, but hey, we get more fodder. There goes the armor they called for. They got lucky with it. That's fine, because guess what? We're going to do another mill 4. Zombie Vampire, bring out this bucko. Go link 2, because I'm pretty sure I saw an Ash in there. Yoink. Tasty into easiest 3 my life. Link 3. Get that guy in there. Into Raging Phoenix. Into Atondel. Into game, baby. I OTK'd going second against Centurion. My opponent was an idiot, but hey, like, they had an appropriate board. They just decided to waste their Omni on a Lair of Darkness. So, G fucking jizzle, bro. I'm playing out my mind. I earned my way to Plat 1. Alright, so pay attention to this name because there might be a sequel to this replay. So here I'm just going to Heavy Storm. That's a pretty good draw, but hyper geometric distribution, baby. Shout out to YouTube Dan, YT Dan, from some Gramos YT over here. So we hit Reasoning. It was pretty shit besides Imseti. Okay, free 8. It's fine. Small World. So this is why this is perfect. You could see the evolution of my deck throughout these replays. If somebody even sticks around this fucking long. Divi Carnate. And Dogoran, that's why I specifically run Dogoran the Kaiju. You could run the Turtle, but this is better because you have a small world bridges between this to any Infernoid besides a Tondo, but you're not really trying to find a Tondo. So pretty much anything to get into Decatron, banish those two. Decatron, they put my shit to defense, that's fine. A Tondo, now that I'm a Tondo's effect, tribute for cost, and banish, you guys should know the drill by now. Dark Charmer. We grab. They have a bunch of darks, right? It's Scareclaw, Kashtira, and then Promethean Princess. And I was technically locked, but it was fine because I could have just Anonku or Deviati again, tribute my princess, right? So I wouldn't be locked under it, etc. It would have been a slow, kind of a grindy game with Lair. But yeah, get fucking owned, and there may or may not be a sequel. Stay tuned, motherfuckers. So this is not the event, the Waterwind event. I actually went against a lot of Ice Barrier, as you guys probably saw before in this event. Cool. get that in there, boss card, and I'm setting in there. And I have Void Imagination, which is gonna go hard in the motherfucking. Oh, they ashed me, you son of a bitch. Why did you not ash the fucking? That made no sense to me. No fucking sense. Fine. I think in future reference, always put in. I think the Infernoid, if you have the normal summon on the Decatron, that might force them to play a little bit differently and ash that. Whatever, dumbass. You get bounced to the hand. We're not doing none of that special summoning bullshit. Pitch a Tondo, get Duamatef in there. Pitch another one, get Imseti in there again. Bring out Nonku so I could pop all the tokens on the board. Duamatef into Imseti, and I think that is just OTK. Yeah. So Horus Engine showing some pretty good shine, and as you guys saw, the reasoning wasn't really doing it. So a little bit of a hint of what the future with reasoning is going to be in this deck. Umbra, more like Dumbra. Wee-oo. This is the replay I was talking about. I was like, whoa, Dogmatica. Oh, shit. Okay, here's a Dogmatica engine inside of Voiceless Voice. They're going to opt to send 2, make me send 2. Oh, bucko. That was not what you want to do. And I'm also able to chain block. So I could bounce or catch Tira, mill 5 of my own. They're solid mills. I mean, they're not the best. I mean, Deviating Grave's perfect. So we're chilling with that. And let me just play it back to my turn. Okay. You guys can see the hypergeometric distribution of my motherfucking hands. Negate, bitch. Did you also activate an effect? I was hoping they fucking keep that dumbass monster on board. I have no idea why they kept this spell on board, but it's fine. Ash! Motherfucker, Ash! God damn it. Maybe I should have played, in this instance, Thrust first, and then the Imseti, so I can have monsters on the board and board presence. Here I just set the grass and pass. My new slogan, set grass and pass. Okay, there's the unicorn that I bounced previously, right? So it's going to pay me back a little bit in the butt. I really thought they were going to keep that ritual on the field. So I have one lone harmonic. Fine, I should have put it in defense. I could have, saved a few more life points, but they weren't killing me. Hey! Into Shangri-La, right? Makes sense, right? With people running Cash Engine inside Voiceless Voice, you have a lot of 7s. So we're chilling. They already put my Kurikara Divinkara online. This is a pretty insane top deck. I was just thinking I was going to have fun with grass. Second Ash. I'm like, okay, dude. All right, bro. Enough of this nonsense. Beat over the Fenrir, go to end phase, steal said Fenrir, pass it, GG? I have any monster they get to do, you're going to lose a fucking card. So, yeah. Get fucking owned, and Kurikara is sick as fuck. I mean, there's arguments to running 3, but I'm chilling between 1 and 2 right now. It's really fun. Great small world bridge. Kissa Marcy, more like kissing my ass. I gotta stop doing that because people reach out and sub when they see the wide YouTube, so I should insult everybody. Speaking of which, shout out to Falcon 2.0. You're one of those people. Shout out to you. Fun duel in the event. Let's see if I get around to recording that replay. Ah, yes, the sequel against Bernie Gen 4 will get the fucking, jump on me. This is my diamond promotion game. This wasn't my first one. I think I was up there about 7 times. I was getting owned by fucking Maxi, and reasoning was sucking. Took out the reasonings so that Maxi could be put in. This is why. Into drawing another Maxi, but that's fine. Fuck it. I was like, Kashtira, I didn't recognize. I thought their name looked familiar, but I was like, I don't remember what they're playing. And I was, oh, Kashtira, okay, this is rough. I have a few things I could top deck in, but this is a really, bad deck to be going against Arisar. I even took out the fucking Forbidden Droplets because they're useless against them. I can't even fusion against them. That's why I have 3 fucking Dark Ruler No Mores and 3 Thrust, 3 Talents. Don't get into any of that. But it's fine, because your boy had to sit there and ponder, what am I going to do against this deck? I think my opponent might have remembered me, because I gave him an embarrassing loss. So this was smart for my opponent to pop that. That looked like a new play, but they were able to get a second attachment or materials. So any type of spell I do will give them material number 3. And I don't know if they knew at the time, but any Infernoid I summon will give them material number 3, and they get to banish. So I have to figure out something that isn't going to give him that 3rd material. Normal summon Max C into Typhon. That is a genius play that we had to do. And now we're able to Harpies. My opponent, a little bit of a fucking idiot after doing a smart play. I can't special summon after Typhoning. My brother in Christ. Lose all your spells. I have this engine, and I didn't have to do this now, but I was worried that they were going to get back into the Kashtira engine. I should have paid a little bit more attention to my first game that my opponent was on Scareclaw, and their deck didn't really change. They just had the Kashtira part of it first. So I should have held on to this. And I put this out as bait too. So I almost wiped their entire board, but I didn't really need to mill everything right away. I probably could have just held onto this King Sark to make my comeback a little bit better, because they would probably struggle with OTKing me. Because a lot of the OTK power lies in Tryhart's ability to bring out multiple of these fucking guys for each of their effects. Or, you know, popping me, right? But they decided to pop this, so maybe it kind of worked in my favor, actually. My opponent might have misplayed a little bit, because if they popped this Typhon, they would have been able to bring out more things and activate effects. So yeah, that was actually a misplay for my opponent. They probably could have killed me, because they could have got the one that makes them attack multiple times, as you'll see here. So they have the piercing. Now they're able to bring this out into this one, which is, yeah, it would have attacked 2 more times, I think. So that would have been a little bit brutal for me. That would have been pretty much close to GG. And they didn't pop my fucking fusion, so I'm able to just send that right away, get out Tierra, and I learn my lesson, old man. It was fine here. I was fine because, specifically because of what I milled. Not necessarily what I milled, but what I drew. So I'm able to trifecta. Bounce this. Don't have to worry about that floodgate. Draw into small world. Mill 5. Feel alive, bitch. These are great mills. Amazing mills. So I'm able to small world. Again, I could small world from any fucking Infernoid into Decatron. Decatron is easily accessible as long as I have small world and a monster in hand. So because of that, I wasn't completely screwed by not putting this in the EMZ and going into Gravity Controller. Summon out Decatron. Bounce the field spell. I don't want to deal with that. Draw 2. Not bad. There could have been an argument for taking. So now I'm able to take their 1 fire card that they have in there. I know they feel goofy. Goofy. And here I mill Antra and bounce the Shangri-Era. So now all my zones are free. Doesn't matter too much. Link into Salad. So I kind of made a mistake here. I think I should have just brought out a Tondel and then one of the big boys out in the field. And then I could have also summoned, I don't know. Oh, I did normal summons, so it didn't matter. But yeah, I opted to do this and just pop everything first. Not a good play. I figured I have Arma for Layer of Darkness, so I could always Layer of Darkness control. But I think I had OTK potential there between all the material I had in Grave. I honestly probably could. This would have been the instance where I should have just gone into Equimax, bring out a Tondel, bring out another one, and that would have been GG for sure. So a bit of a kind of a misplay from me. So let's see if my opponent's able to out this. That's why I'm able to do this. I bring out this one specifically to wipe their board, and I know that they have a field spell that they need to do. So I negate, tribute for cost, and negate and banish that. Awesome. They have the second one, son of a bitch. But they wasted their normal, and they don't have any Scareclaw names on the field, so I'm not able to special summon. Okay, a second shot at redemption. Please, let's do this. And I don't fuck it up this time. I did this in a spicy way. I activated my own effect because I can negate and banish my own card. So now Anonku is not in my field, and I'm free to bring out a Tondel. Tondel tribute for cost, banish from the grave. Bring out Deviati. Pop everything. That's game, baby. And he scooped before, and I hit Diamond 5. And that's right, bro. We got embarrassed twice. Oh, my God. Oh, I wish I went against them all 4 fucking times for my promotion from Plat 1 to Diamond 5. So this will be the end of this fucking episode. Thank fucking Christ. I don't think anybody's going to watch this shit. I don't give a fuck. There it goes. An hour plus of Layer of Darkness Infernoid to chill study 2. Let me know if you guys are interested in a deck list. Peace. Stay fiending, motherfuckers.